25th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Yes, we back.
We're back.
We
Another
are back.
week.
What
I'm
a
your
week.
girl, DeCosta.
And it's your boy Terrence Dixon Jr., aka T-Time. So we're glad to have y'all here.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to Sis What's
Good? Yes. So I hope everyone's been having a great week as well. Like how we have been having a good week. And so, Drea, tell us how your week started off. How was this week, actually?
My week was good. It started off with a bang. I think everything just rolled over from what we was talking about last weekend.
Yeah.
About like the open relationships and what what you said, the contract and stuff.
Yeah, the contract.
So
yeah.
all that that just spiraled into this
Gotta
week.
thank you.
Okay. But other than that, my week has been non-eventful.
Okay.
Me personally, it's been non-eventful, but
Okay.
How's your week been?
My week actually was really good. Like I was telling you earlier, it was a lot of self-reflection and work has been going great. So, I'm really excited about where things are going at with me and just having the process, as we all must do, and making adjustments. And I'm glad I got a chance to see what I need to work on, But other than that, y'all, we're going to give a shout out for these birthdays. So the birthdays, y'all, our girl Nivea turned 40. And I don't know if you got a chance to see her IG post she made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it kind of threw me off guard for a minute. Because I was like, dang, what the heck?
With her,
And like with the man, with the breastplate, like it kind of reminded me of like
Greek,
like Spartan or something.
Spartan, yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Nivea, y'all.
Yeah, we love
some Niv. I'm telling you, we love you, Nivea. And then the icon herself, Diana Ross, turned 78 this weekend.
Oh, okay. She's 78.
And she still look good too.
She do look good.
Yeah, so
good.
shout out to her and her family, y'all. But you don't know, that's the mother of Tracy Ellis Ross and Evan Ross, and she has a couple other kids too. But shout out to you, Miss Diana Ross. Thank you for everything that you've been doing.
Yes, and I want to give a shout out to one of our listeners.
Yes.
Her birthday is Tuesday. Happy birthday, Kelly.
Happy birthday.
Yes. And she'll be joining us in Miami for my birthday.
Woo! That's right.
Yes.
You talking about Kelly?
Kelly.
Get out. Kelly, we love you. Happy birthday. I
Kelly.
cannot wait to see you, Kelly.
Yes. So she just celebrated her birthday. Because my schedule was so thrown off.
Okay.
I couldn't make it to her celebration, but I'm taking care of you Saturday. Saturday's going down. And then we can turn up again in Miami.
Yes. So, talking about what's been going on, y'all, we got a great show just in honor of Women's History Month. Like, I didn't even know that March was Women's History Month at all until I was scrolling and I was seeing different things. And one thing I noticed was the fact that there are a lot of women that are making milestones and raising the bar all across social media, like just in the world in general. So shout out to all the beautiful women.
Yeah, that's
and
all
the queen.
The time.
Yes, like
all
so.
The time.
Giving props to y'all.
Y'all called it in nick of time. We ain't got but a week left. Thank God y'all recognize it.
I mean, I knew it was women's.
I didn't know
month. But I'm just like, it's every month is our month. Okay.
Now, one of the top women that we that I got a chance to look at right now that's doing big things is Lotto. So y'all. We talked about Lotto in our last episode when we was talking about the situation with her really wanting to be taken seriously as a woman and men in the industry keeping it business. So Lotto have now stepped into a whole other lane where homegirl, her album 777, it just got released this past week. Everyone's been talking about it. Like everyone's been talking about it. I got a chance to hear. I actually listened to some of it before we came on here on the show. I got a chance to listen to her song. I think it's called "Bust Down," but with Kodak Black, and she's singing like her vocals are great. I was like, wow. Like a lot of people have been saying like her style, the whole, she's from Clayton County if you don't know, and that's south side of Atlanta. And she's like one of the first female rappers repping that side of town, and she is really coming through with the bars. But she has a single coming out with Mariah Carey.
That is huge.
That's huge for Lotto, y'all.
That's a whole icon.
Yes, and it's being released.
Put some respect on her name, Khaled.
DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled. I'm sorry, but him and Mariah Carey are going to be featured on Lotto's Big Energy remix.
I don't know.
The video comes out tomorrow.
What is DJ Khaled? What is he gonna do?
He probably gonna be in the ad-libbing.
Just produce the music.
We the best.
I don't want to hear it. I can't.
It's another one.
No.
But no. But yeah. So moving right along. Also too, something that caught my interest, y'all. So Malia Obama is in the news now. Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, he actually has hired Malia Obama as.
Which one is that?
That's she. I think she's the oldest one. She's the oldest one.
Okay.
Yeah, Sasha's the youngest one.
Okay.
But actually, so she's been hired by Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, for his new upcoming series that he's doing on Amazon called The Hive.
Okay, because this is his last season of ATL. Now.
So she's actually one of the writers, and I didn't even know that she actually was a writer or what she even majored in. Yeah, so like apparently her creativity kind of got his interest. So shout out to Malia Obama, and like the show is called The Hive once again, and it's basically going to be kind of about like how Beyonce, how the way she became like who she was. The show is going to be kind of centered on this pop star that's similar to Beyonce and how. She's going to be developing. So, hey, my boy Donald Glover doing his thing, man. So, shout out to him.
Is she? So she's wrote on it, but is she going to be an actor?
I think she's going to be just a writer.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to be in the screening process with that. So,
got you. Okay.
Shout out to Malia Obama doing big things, and I'm just excited to see her in this light. Because we always known her as the little girl. We actually seen her grow up.
True.
So now seeing her in this profession, and,
that's real big.
Hey,
anything dealing with
the Obamas. And
no,
Beyonce. Yeah. This a dancer right here, y'all.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yep. Speaking of albums again, so Cardi B, y'all, I'm telling you, trailblazer. She just seems to continue to be elevated time and time again. So Cardi B's album, y'all, The Invasion of Privacy. It has now the first album in history to be certified, every song to be certified platinum or higher.
Every song.
So shout out to Cardi B for racking it in. She's making history once again. So yeah, she has been.
That is like amazing.
And that album was jumping too.
I did like the album when it came out. When in 2017?
I think it was 2017.
2018?
17, 18, something like that.
17.
I think,
2017.
Because I think Bodak Black was the
17, the lead single.
Got you. Okay, cool. Yeah.
It was 18. It came out the following year.
No, we got married in 2017.
But the single just turned. Yeah, the single was out before the album dropped, and then when the album dropped, the single was on it. Yeah, a couple other singles on it as well, obviously. So, but it's a very successful.
Cardi B is getting that bag.
She is getting that bag.
So shout out to her. Like I'm telling you,
she was on that Summer Walker remix too. Singing.
Yes, exactly. Matter of fact, the video was blazing.
I don't know about the singing.
I don't. But you know what? That video though, No Love. I'm telling you, like SZA. SZA is underrated. I'm sorry, SZA is very underrated.
She gotta drop more music.
I guess
that's all it is. Yeah, because she's talented. To your point, she's very talented.
I think SZA.
I love her. That "I Hate You" song.
Oh yeah,
that shit's hard.
I love that song.
Funny if I hate you.
Melody is hard.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So shout out to all these females MCs that are doing their thing. So Cardi B continue to raise the bar, and there is a document series that is in the works over Meg Thee Stallion and her come up and her life. It hasn't been said on what network is going to pick it up, but she does have a documentary series that's in the works.
Okay.
And you know what? That really goes out to her management team. She signed with Roc Nation.
Right.
So, like Roc Nation, they're known for, looking after their artists and getting the bag in every aspect. So shout out to you, Meg Thee Stallion, another woman that is making trailblazing moves. So.
She is. I love Meg.
And then the situation with Tory should be coming to a close soon.
Hopefully. Like, this has been
what else has been going on with it? Like, I thought, Is it still been taken out in court?
Yeah, they're in court.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's in court now. So so
probably by the time we in Miami, we'll know what's up.
Because both ends still talking their shit. So hopefully we get a verdict pretty soon, because they have been back and forth, and both of them are still standing strong on what
their
happened.
Statements. Yep.
A football team took a trip to an amusement park in Orlando, Florida.
What?
And they went on this ride, like in Six Flags. What's the one that like
acrophobia?
Like the drop.
Yeah,
I don't fool with that.
Like the acrophobia. That's the one that drops, right?
The one that drops.
It like shoots.
So it was a ride like that, and it was a 14-year-old boy. So it's a football class, and the 14-year-old boy, he was overweight. Some people say it didn't look like he was strapped in all the way.
It really didn't.
I mean, it's just a seatbelt.
Nah, it's multi-layered. It's the overhead.
Okay. Yeah, it's the overhead,
but
you have
then you got a seatbelt too. Yeah, you got both. Anyways, keep going.
Do you have a seat?
Yeah, you got both. You got to strap in like here. Look, you strap in here and you pull down here. But keep going.
Okay, well, some people say it didn't look like he was strapped in all the way. I couldn't tell because he was a heavier individual, so I couldn't
They say he was 6'5", 325. He was a real thorough lineman.
He was a big dude.
He was a big boy.
Anyway, so of course we're in this social media era, and it's actual video capturing him falling from the ride.
No way.
Smacking the cement.
Right into the cement.
Oh,
he fell over 400 feet. And it's all on tape.
On the internet.
I'm and the surprise, like I like it's so like when I saw the end, because I didn't know what I was watching. You know, when you scroll, I was like, what did I just watch? And then I like read the caption. I was like, and I went back and watched it. I was like, oh my god, like butterflies literally filled my stomach. I was like, oh my god.
I'm the adventurer. We go to the amusement park. I want to ride everything.
But see, I don't like doing them free fall rides
now.
Anyway,
now I don't know.
But that just goes just like, I mean, somebody is like I'm talking about being sued, like their parents, their family, like that's scary.
But the thing that didn't like, I don't know if it was just so traumatizing or something. But nobody like rushed to his aid. His body was laying there for a long, like I perceived it as a long time with like nobody like.
If it was 2002, everybody would have been around him trying to see if he was okay. Of course, it would have been a state of shock initially, but then like people would have came to their senses and would have tried to help him out. But in the clip, player, they was. And
to me,
like the cell phones, I was just like ridiculous. Like nobody like.
Somebody got off the ride and hit the Ric Flair. Woo! I was like,
well,
you flexing?
For real? They probably
no.
Well, they probably didn't know if they was on the ride. You probably didn't know because there's a lot of noise and stuff around those things. That's true. So if you're on the other side of it,
and you get off, you might. And you get off,
like your adrenaline is up. The first thing you thinking is people screaming and stuff. You're at an amusement park. See, people probably hearing people scream and stuff. That's not your first thing to do. Is like, what's going on? Because it's amusement. Everybody's screaming.
Yeah.
They on rides and screaming, help and help. Like because I know when I get on rides, I be screaming to the top of my lungs. But I'm not doing it.
I do it all.
But you know what though? Like I wonder, like when he fell, like did like the people like that's up on the ride with him, like were they looking around? Like
the ones that was sitting next to him saw it. The ones that was sitting next to him saw it.
Like you gotta understand, like I probably would have freaked out if you were to see somebody fall out like that. Like I'd be holding on for dear life because you don't know if it's gonna be you next.
But you have to realize once you in this barricaded thing like this, you
can look. Because all you can do is look to your immediate right and left.
Yeah. But because you can't unless you go like this. But you're not doing this when the ride is coming down. The gravity is forcing, and the pressure is forcing you to lay back like this, and you're just like this going all the way down. And his body didn't fall until it came to the, that little middle part, like zoom, when you slow down. When he fell. And that's when his body fell out.
So he ain't fall from the top.
Oh, so he didn't fall from the top.
I don't even know.
He didn't fall from the top when it say zoom, and
for some reason
now I ain't seen this video.
Now I'm gonna watch the video now. I don't want to. Now I want to watch it.
Yeah,
because my cousin was talking about it. My cousin actually, she told me about that yesterday, and she was trying to show me the video, but I didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh my God, it is so heart wrenching. And he was so young, and I just feel so bad for his parents
to
like
get
to
that
get
news, that phone call,
and then to relive it like that. Like they can go and see how like
the internet is undefeated.
Like just to witness to see how somebody died.
Better or worse,
it's already traumatic.
Oh yeah.
Like say somebody got shot dead in front of you. Like this is already traumatizing.
That's crazy.
But it's your 14-year-old boy, and now it's for the world to see and criticize and do all this stuff. Like,
that is
that was wild.
And then it just makes you like just think about like. It makes people more cautious now.
Now I don't want to get on shit. Yeah, now I don't want to get on shit.
Not want to get on rides.
I'm good on that shit.
I don't I haven't want to get on rides. Like,
and Six Flags is about to open up too. If it hasn't already, like
I haven't been to Windsor Park in years.
I
just
always
want
to go.
He always
I
wants
always
to go.
want to go.
And I'm just like
you know what? You know how we hang. See, like the group of us, we be deep.
Like I would love to go.
I would love to go, but now I'm turned off. Like that.
No, it just too much.
What they say on TikTok, that'll do it.
That will do it. I'm done with. I'm
good
like,
on that shit.
No amusement parks. Like I probably could do a little carnival.
Yeah.
It's on the street. They come over seasonal. You know, they come in the city.
I just have to do a carnival.
We'll do the ferry go round.
Where they come for like 3-4 days. Like
that's it.
I don't trust the fairs though. I'll trust Six Flags any day over a fair. Like them little ranky dank little fairs they be having like here in Atlanta or at the little horse park, whatever you want to call it. I don't trust them rides because I feel like if you can put them up like that. Where's the like reliability in that? Where's the security in knowing that okay, I put it up in a couple of minutes. Now I want something that's taking time to be built. And them roller coasters at Six Flags, well, they did have an issue back when the Batman.
I mean, all of them have a chance of malfunctioning at any time.
True.
There was a dance competition at a high school. I don't know what high school. What area or what state it was in, but after the dance competition, they had a mom twerk off at the high school. And when I tell you these women are twerking, they are twerking, okay? They are on the floor. Period. They are on their shoulders. They pulled out all like $1 million was on the table. Period. They were shaking that ass.
They were
shaking that ass.
They was getting to it.
They were getting into
to the point where like we was
the kids was cheering.
The kids was cheering. But I can't. So and we are in a twerk culture because you know me, I'm a twerker.
Yes.
You know I love to twerk.
You are.
But when is it a wrong time not to? Is it a wrong time? Like there's like a time and a place.
I think it was. And you know what? It was crazy because like when we were in school, okay, when we had assemblies, here's my thing. When the principal approves a pep rally, okay, they pretty much have what is deemed like as far as like keeping it, you know, a safe environment, keeping it like ethical. You know, like when we were in school, everything was strict. Like, I mean, we had fun, but we wasn't out there doing that. Like the parents.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, where is the administration? I feel like the twerk off thing, that video, somebody said in the comments, and I was cracking up because it was actually what I meant to say. It was like, well, this is actually inappropriate, but it's lit.
At the same time.
At the same time. And I agree. I agree with that statement. Like, it was inappropriate, but it's lit at the same time. And when I saw the rest of the video, she let me see it. These mothers was on the floor. One lady was actually like doing reverse cowgirl, like riding up and down.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Like, dog. My thing is too, if I'm your kid and you doing that,
that's my part.
I'll be embarrassed.
I'm looking at you, there's my mama out there. Like, I'll be like, you can't say that, mom.
Because you know, it ain't a family function.
No.
Like, you are amongst my peers.
What part of?
And their parents.
Yeah.
Their parents.
And then, like you said, the internet is unforgivable.
Teachers.
But
then y'all, at the same time, the flip is, y'all talk about men not being, you know, held to a certain standard. They're always being criticized, especially when Sis was good. You're always critiquing the men and challenging the men to be better.
Yeah.
Talking about they're not shit.
I don't.
I appreciate having that being unbiased because now you look at the mothers like these are the mothers.
Yeah, I think it's like
juvenile.
So. Yeah, I don't know why that was even a thought in anybody's head that was okay.
It was some thoughts. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all can come to my party when y'all ready, cause I see y'all like to turn it up.
A party, not a high school
pet rally.
No,
And a party, not the pet rally. Okay.
Time and place for everything.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, so
What else you got, sis?
More news.
Okay.
Gucci Mane did an interview with the Breakfast Club. And I'm paraphrasing, and he basically said that money is everything.
Yes.
And if he was not rich, he would not have gotten married.
Smart.
And he said, his wife is rich as hell.
Smart.
But he was like, what is the point? And like the people there, Charlamagne the God and stuff, like, what? Like, what you mean? Like, what if y'all working towards something? What? He was like, nah. He was like, what's the point of marrying somebody and being broke as hell and being unhappy? And I have to say, I agree with him. I agree with Gucci Mane. Because love don't pay the motherfucking bills.
No romance without finance.
And I have to say, in my dating life, I dated one broke guy because I was tired of the men with all the money and stuff because they try to like down you and stuff and try to like make you seem like
like
they
you
just
disposable, like they controlling and stuff.
Very controlling and stuff. Me and my, so I dated one guy who didn't have money, but that shit was not fun. That shit was not fun. It wasn't. It wasn't fun. You want to go. I'm for real.
I can see.
If you want to marry my daughter, you gotta have at least 10.
Yeah.
It was not fun because I like eating. So going to like nice, trying out like 5-star restaurants and stuff, and I had to foot the bill
all the time.
Every single time.
You tripping?
I gotta put your gas in your car to
That's-
get us there,
that's-
and then pay the bill. And then because you don't want to make him feel bad, you know how you sneak the card to him and have him pay. My name is still coming up on the receipt. Like that's how bad it
That's
was. I was
one
like,
example.
no, but
It's
what
an
do you
overall
mean?
life. Like if my daughter came to me with a broke man and said she loved him and wanted to be with him, or came to us and wanted to marry, we're supposed to hand our daughter off to this man, and he can't take care of himself or support himself. There's no way I can hand my daughter off to you. You got to have some level of financial stability and financial acumen to be able to take care of yourself and another human. Gucci Man is right. Marriage is, I think T was in a different context last week saying the relationship is not a business, but marriage fundamentally in a lot of ways it is a business.
It's a partnership.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah,
You
I agree with Gucci Man too, though.
Yeah,
I do agree with him in that aspect because I feel like you have to, first of all, like, what are you aspiring to do? Like, what's up here? Like, if you cannot have like financial goals, like I remember you were saying, Drea, with you and Gary or whatever, like how he would ask you like like what's your financial goals? Like, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Like, we got a plan for these things. Like, what's your credit score? Like, if you gotta have that type of mindset, like when you get married, I mean, you want someone that has that same amount of like. They have the same mindset as you and understanding. Yeah. Like, and I feel like it too. Like, why get married when you're struggling?
We're not just fucking. Like, it's about marriage.
Yeah, why get married when you're struggling? I feel like too. A lot of times, people get married. When they get married, they're looking at like your stability. Can you provide for me? Yeah. I'm not gonna just marry you because I love you. Like, what else do you have?
Yeah. Love is fleeting. That's an emotion.
I mean,
marriage is, but you're right. I like what Gary said. Marriage is a business.
It is a business.
But I mean,
you gotta love the person you with. That you have to love the person you with.
Yeah.
But some days the love ain't gonna be like it was at the very beginning. Then it'll be like that. So that it's like a seesaw of that. But the stability, that has to be in place. Like,
what if you see the potential in that person?
Yeah, my daughter can see potential, but potential can wear out.
He could potentially be your boyfriend.
That potential needs to become kinetic energy, okay? That potential.
He could potentially never amount to shit.
True.
Like Terrence said.
Okay, so I'll go back to this. Let me give this example. It is a gamble, but let me go back to this. Let me give you this example. Okay. Like Acrimony. Have y'all seen that?
That's Tyler Perry movie?
Yes.
Okay.
With Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, where she stuck it out.
She
should have stuck it out.
Yeah.
When she got crazy or something?
Yes.
I never saw the whole movie.
It's a good one.
It's a good movie.
Okay, I might check it out tonight.
Very good movie. So basically, she was with this guy who I think he went to college to be an engineer or something.
Yeah.
And but he wasn't very financially stable.
Okay.
And she supported him while he was in college to get his degrees and stuff, and basically supported his dream. But it will always fall through.
Okay.
Always fall through. So years later, like she's in her 40s now, like late 40s. I mean late 30s.
Didn't Buddy cheat
40s.
though one time and she walked in and went nuts?
That was in the beginning.
Okay.
That was in the beginning. Yeah, that's in the beginning.
Okay.
He walked in. She walked in him with but they were teenagers then.
Okay,
or in college.
I'm mixing it up. All right.
When she first caught him cheating, and then he got married to her, and was selling her this pop dream. He never got a job. He was working on this dream that he had. So finally, she just was done with it. She was like, "Fuck this, like whatever. I'm done with you." Blah blah blah. So somebody picks up on his idea, and now they want him to sell it, and he's like, "No, I'm not selling it." Which I tell people, that's what we do.
Basically, he hit big. Goddamn, D-Berry. He hit big. Turns. He ended up hitting big.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You was taking a long route. You was taking a long route to tell us he hit big.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
it. My shirt?
Okay, so he hit big.
Okay, bet. And let me guess.
He got millions of dollars.
And he basically left her out, or she felt like
He gave her $1 million.
Oh.
So he was like, "Here's $1 million. Like, I appreciate everything that you've done. Like, this is for you. Like all the stress and stuff I put you through. Here's $1 million for you." But everything that he promised her, he met a new woman and married her and gave her that penthouse in the sky, the boat named after her, the child she could never get, all this stuff. And she's like,
so
no.
That bitterness.
Oh, like just drove her crazy and resentment. Like I was the one who was there. So like, because she was the one who always saw his percent.
Yeah.
But she quit. So
that ain't my fault. You couldn't hang it in there.
Oh, that's how you feel?
Yeah, that ain't my fault. You couldn't hang it in there.
He gave her $1 million.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the picture where you see one nigga digging, and then the one he quitting, but the other nigga kept going.
And he hit the diamonds.
If you can't wait, then you know what I'm saying?
And again,
that means you ain't believe.
Scenarios.
And that's the gamble.
You can't look at that and be like, potential. No, she should have stayed down because she agreed to that situation and she committed to that situation. So if you commit, stay committed.
Stay committed.
Yeah.
Don't.
But it was clear that she was not happy.
That's what she committed to, though. Like if you see, again, Terrence, I think it was Terrence or maybe Rich. Somebody said potential. Somebody said the P word.
Yeah,
All
I
the
said
P
potential.
word.
Potential.
All potential is motherfucking potential.
That's it.
So if you commit to potential, there is a likelihood that shit might not ever manifest to anything.
That's true.
Ever.
And then, you know what you were saying, like the biggest thing what I feel like what she did in that movie is that you cannot get mad when you allow yourself when you make choices based off of what you're thinking. Okay, so if I make a choice to do something, I cannot get mad at you because you don't understand or you don't appreciate what I've done for you. Like, you made a choice to stick it out and do these things for him, to support him. When you do that, you basically telling this person, this is what I'm worth and this is what you can do to me. Like when she didn't have healthy boundaries. So the boundary he was cool doing what he was doing because you didn't require him to be the man that you wanted him to be.
That's why I said as a father, I'm gonna have to lay it down.
It's all about those boundaries.
As a father,
like
don't
be mad now.
Traditionally, your daughter has to bring.
I agree with
you
that.
gotta require somebody. You gotta require what you want.
Traditionally,
go ahead.
You gotta bring your ass to me and ask my permission.
Facts.
Yeah.
So when you asking my permission, that's the last time I get to reinforce what you just said. God damn it!
Can't nobody. My daddy, if he gave him permission,
I had to ask your dad.
I want to marry.
I had to ask your father. Yes, I did. Remember the night we took him to dinner?
Yeah, but that wasn't gonna be. If my father said no, what were you gonna do?
You right, but at the same time,
You're right. I'm gonna marry your ass anyway.
Right.
Like, just gonna be pissed off.
Terrence already told you how I was moving anyway with the questions I was asking you. So you got a nigga that was already had his goals, his mind right.
Yep.
His goals in place, right? And was moving to make sure you were in the same position. So take me out of the equation. I'm talking about future kids, and we can all kind of relate to that and play that scenario.
Okay.
Your daughter, that man has to ask you for permission for your daughter.
True.
So I'm gonna ask that man, what do you do for a living? I know you love my daughter. We get that piece. All right, great. What are you doing again? How much money do you have saved up? Same thing I asked my wife. What's your credit score? We talk about marriage.
Facts.
Not fucking. Now, if y'all want to run off and do what y'all do, play grown behind closed door, that's okay. That's what y'all do, y'all adults. But don't come in my house and ask for my daughter's hand in marriage.
You ain't ready.
And you can't take care of your goddamn self. No.
And you think about it too, like a lot of marriage, like we say, the marriage rate is high, but the divorce
It's
rate
even
is
higher.
And the number one cause of most marriages ending is finances.
100%.
See, I feel like the biggest mistake a lot of people make is even like that lady. When you commit, like you said, to potential, I feel like the biggest problem with that is in your brain you have a time frame, and in your brain you have what you think is going to happen, and when it don't go your way, you get mad. And you cannot be mad at somebody because they didn't live their life the way you thought they was going to live it. That's his life. That's not your life. And if that nigga want to just be broke until he's not, it's up to you to decide if you're going to be with that. Marriage is forever. It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So.
but when I was dating that broke person, I can see why divorce rate is high.
That's sad. Whoever that broke man is watching the show,
Because-
if he stumbled across these clips on Instagram this week, boy, I feel bad for him.
Damn, I was the broke boy.
He was the broke boy.
That was me.
But I would, every chance I could get, I would throw it in his face. So I can see why the divorce rate was high.
But see, and that's another thing I don't like, right? And and I understand, but a lot of women feel like they sticking it out
That is so
when you're broke and they're putting you through hell the whole time.
Yeah, see,
And then that shit to me is like,
What you mean they broke and they putting you through it?
you just said you was shitting on
you
him every chance you
every
get.
chance you get, you was letting them know. My thing
Yeah.
is, if you're gonna be with a broke nigga, be supportive because
You
he's going to resent you when he gets the money.
This is why I talk about future kids, because that's when you're impressionable.
Yeah.
Like these experiences you have, granted, the best way of learning is experiencing it yourself.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
like, listen, boo, I'm trying to save you some heartache.
Yeah.
Just, it's not because I don't like Junior or whatever his name is. It's because
Junior.
I can see where this is going to go, and your young mind doesn't understand it, and I'm just trying to save you some heartache. But then they go out with broke boy, and then they come back.
I think every girl deals with a broke boy. I think we all deal with it.
I never dealt with a broke woman.
Everybody like hurt puppies.
I never dealt with a broke
Everybody
woman.
want to nurse
And then you-
things
that
back
is-
to.
I like what
Everybody
you
want to
said,
help
Rich.
people.
Yeah.
Everybody they like that until you realize that that's a whole human.
Thank you, man. Oh my God,
That's a whole fucking
human
human.
being.
And at the end of the day, he gonna give you his ass to kiss one of these days, and you gonna be mad that you helped this nigga.
Yeah.
But
know, like,
I mean, I've dated broke girls, and it's like you feel like you want to help them, you want to, you know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
you know how that shit go.
No sir.
Yeah.
I ain't never had
Well,
that.
You said, well,
But no, like we were saying, I feel like you said with marriage and things like that, people just got to make sure that when whatever you decide, whatever you want in somebody, if they show you those red flags, don't ignore them
Thank you.
because they're not going to go anywhere. Don't think. Well, if we get married, then he's going to change or she's going to change. She's going to get better. It's going to get better if we just get married. No,
don't get married. Don't
No.
get married.
I agree with that.
When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. If you cannot deal with their whatever it is that you don't like about that person, so whatever it is you don't like, or you're not cool with what they can do as far as like their annoying habits, do not go ahead and further the relationship. Because it's going to be the same exact way when you get married.
Yeah,
You
agree
know,
100%.
like, and people just think they can change if we put this on it.
Yeah.
Like, no. make sure, like Gucci said, make sure you financially set and stable before you get married. Because who wants to be struggling and be married?
That is true. Because that's a lot.
Whack. You can struggle by yourself.
Exactly.
You can
struggle by yourself.
You can struggle by yourself.
Definitely struggle by myself. Because oof.
Yeah.
Like I'm checking it
And
out.
we are not superficial. Look, this is not superficial. These are the basic facts for setting the foundation for a healthy marriage.
Yes.
Your shit can still go left, but if you want a strong foundation, basic facts.
What is like he says rich, but what is like
security?
So that's what it really is.
People
that's what it really is.
Secure. A woman,
it's stability.
Women, y'all love to feel secure. Knowing that your man can do this and have that, you want that security, and you will deal with whatever he's doing because you got that sense of security.
Yeah.
okay.
That's the number one.
That's
thing.
the other exactly. He's rich. It's security.
Yeah.
It's stability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Keisha, and too, like his wife, like he said, like I love their story because like when he got arrested and when he went to prison, when he gave her that money to look after her, homegirl flipped it 3 ways. Like it take a smart, like when you see a woman that can do that and you have more money coming out, he kept her. Okay,
she wasn't a bird brain. She didn't spend it all.
You know, so I mean,
that shit would have been gone with most women by the time you got
exactly.
She
gone.
And she really loved him.
She loved him and held him down. And look at Gucci too now. Like before he went into prison, afterwards
he came out good.
Man, body is on point. Like he getting like deals with Gucci, rocking Gucci. You know,
that's good.
I mean, he's making these business moves, and I'm telling you, it's because he had a good woman in his corner.
I feel like he knew what he had because
he did.
So I would have not locked my shit up, put my money somewhere. Don't take it.
Yeah,
you got to know who you have. He knew she was business minded. She was already getting money.
Yeah.
Once you get that business mind too, you kind of see it in everything.
Yeah.
So even I could see why he would perceive the union that way.
Yeah.
And I don't want folks who don't understand yet or not on this level of thinking yet to hear this and think we being superficial, because we're not.
Yeah.
The mortgage comes, those bills come, baby.
Yeah, and they don't
They
stop
never
coming.
stop.
And they never stop.
They don't stop coming. You just get more and more.
But that emotion you feel, them emotions you feel, them motherfuckers come and go.
They change.
Yeah.
They change.
That is true.
That'll do it.
That will do it. That will do it. Well, that's all I got, T.
Man. So, that's pretty much all I had as well, too. But, I mean, like, at the same time, like, you know, I just want to say I love, like, all of our subscribers, all of our supporters, like, with Sis What's Good. Like, you all make this thing work for us. Like,
You know we like to keep it,
yes, indeed.
you know, this your classy, bougie, ratchet podcast.
The hottest in the land. Make sure y'all tune in and subscribe. It's your boy Terrence Dixon Jr. You can follow me at Instagram at Terrence Dixon Jr. _
And this is your girl DaCosta. You can follow me at Mrs. A. DaCosta Brown on Instagram.
Yes. And our boy G Money. And thanks to Rich, y'all here at Black Ink Radio for always holding us down. We thank you, Rich.
Yes.
And y'all, I'm telling you, be on the lookout because we are getting ready to go to Miami for the Queen's birthday. And let me tell you something, Sis What's Good is going to the MIA. And we're going to have footage. Alright, we're going to be vlogging. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And just enjoy this time with us.
Yeah, we're going to be keeping it classy. We're showing little
And no more twerk. Look, watch them twerk videos, alright? Go and watch them twerk videos, okay? To keep up with Mr. Costa. Don't be like them parents out there twerking.
Right, I'm not going to be.
Don't be like the parents.
Thank you.
All right, we love y'all.
Have a great
Bye.
week.